Welcome back to the Oatmeal Podcast. I'm Lia. I'm here with my friend Lexy.
Hi.
Hey, Lexy.
Hi, Lia.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Today's July 5th.
The day after Independence Day.
Yep. My entire team took today off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was the only one working.
Why were you working?
Because I use my vacation for other days.
Oh.
So we got yesterday off as a corporate holiday.
Oh, so it's not a
No, today is not. No.
to take off.
So everyone was they took advantage of yesterday being a holiday. And so they get a 4-day weekend.
Are they all
using one vacation day? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They're all together right now. They're actually meeting the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you say that? That was so random.
They're on my mind because have you seen the stuff about the Stadium of Fire yesterday?
I saw a video that said, watch to the end. Something horrible happened. And I didn't watch.
You didn't watch to the end?
It wasn't.
Oh, shoot.
It didn't catch my attention.
Oh,
no.
dang. Honestly, I always scroll if I see something that says watch to the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Like those freaking 20-minute long Facebook videos that are like, watch till the end. This is crazy.
And then nothing happens forever. Yeah. Well, something horrible did happen.
To the Jonas Brothers?
No, but at the Stadium of Fire where the Jonas Brothers performed.
Live.
They're home, So the air show flew over, and then they did fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the fireworks malfunctioned in the air and shot into the crowd. And so a cheerleader got hit. It hit 2 spots in the audience over on the left side. And so my TikTok has just been
that
different point of views that people got.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did anyone get seriously hurt?
Yeah, one person's in the hospital.
The cheerleader or just?
No, I think it's a guy.
A guy.
Because I think his friend posted. I don't remember. But he got hit in the neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Scary.
Isn't that crazy?
Was everyone freaking out?
Yeah. They're like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Did these fireworks really just blow up in the crowd? That's crazy.
Did they say to evacuate? Did everyone have to leave? No.
No, and in some of the videos you can hear they keep recording for a little bit after the fireworks hit.
Mm-hmm.
And an announcement guy comes over the speaker, the PA, and he's just announcing the next activity.
So sorry about that.
Anyways,
that was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
next
we planned
thing.
that. We're not paying for your medical bills. Good luck. Yeah,
and maybe I should have.
You should have watched till the end. That was the one time I would recommend that you watch till the end.
Okay, I'll get back on TikTok after this and watch it till the end.
Or I'm sure you could just Google it. It's all over the news.
Across the nation?
I don't know about nation, but I've seen news clips, people talking about it. So, and then the Jonas Brothers performed, and because it's I guess the Stadium of Fire is hosted by BYU. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I didn't know that either. But I guess because it's hosted by BYU.
Where is the Stadium of Fire?
I have no... Provo?
Is it at BYU?
I don't know. No, the stadium's huge. There's no way it's at BYU.
Is it at Real?
I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know.
Should I look it up really fast?
Yeah.
We should probably know this if we live in Utah.
Well, have you ever gone to the Stadium of Fire?
No.
No, me neither. So...
Yeah, it's at Brigham Young University's Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Dang.
That's why it's hosted by BYU.
That's why
it's there.
It's theirs. Yep, it's at BYU. So because of that, the Jonas Brothers had to censor their songs.
Oh, really?
And he says naked in one of his songs. He couldn't even say naked.
What did he say?
He just went silent.
Butt naked?
No, because that's more censored. Yes, in the nude.
Your birthday suit?
No, he just went silent for that part of the song. Isn't that crazy? BYU literally can't hear the word naked.
That's so funny.
Imagine being Joe Jonas and you're like, really?
I can't say naked?
I can't say naked. What can I say is the real question.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So Jonas Brothers have been on my mind. I wanted to go to that.
Did you see a video of that?
Yeah.
I'd like to see a video of that.
Do you want me to? I can pull it up.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay.
He should have said, I'm the type to get baked.
baked.
They wouldn't even know what that means at
They
BYU.
wouldn't. They'd be like in an oven.
I guess you could say that, but doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh, what I searched, Joe Jonas censored naked. That's not great to have my search history. I don't even want the uncensored version.
Kids, what's it called?
Oh, I know what you're saying. I'm gonna have to explain that search to Michael.
Leah, why?
Why do you want to see Joe Jonas naked but censored? I have standards, okay?
That's so funny. The blur just like makes it a little bit more mysterious.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more risque.
Like, what is under there?
Leaving it up to the imagination is my favorite part.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Perfect.
What are we talking about today?
Plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery.
Yeah.
This is kind of my idea because I am currently pregnant and my boobs have been getting bigger and it's been fun to have like a little bit more in the boob area.
Yeah.
And I was telling Leah, I just jokingly texted her. I was like, I'm going to get a boob job after I'm pregnant because I really like these boobs. And I was joking kind of, yeah, it's just been fun to have boobs.
Yeah. Because you haven't really ever.
Yeah, because my boobs are small. Who's listening to this? I wish we could have everyone who listens to this in this room like one time so I can know who I'm talking to exactly.
You can read
because I probably wouldn't say anything that I say if I knew who was listening to this.
It's part of the fun.
Yeah.
The mystery is what we like.
I feel like before I've always been and still am. I don't think I would actually ever get a boob job or like plastic surgery just because I've always felt like it's for other people.
But you're saying in the text to me that...
Oh, yeah. Like, no one has noticed. No one can notice that my boobs are bigger. It's just me.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was interesting. Like, oh, this is just literally just something I'm happy about. So that's why I was like, maybe I should just get...
Yeah, because it like prior, it was thinking people get plastic surgery to look good to other people. Like...
Yeah.
For other people.
Yeah.
But now it's like, maybe it really is just fun for them.
Yeah. And I don't want to shit on anyone who's gotten plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Like, I read somewhere that most women who get boob jobs are doing it for themselves. That's what they say. Is it true? I don't know. But
I don't know.
That's what they're saying. Here's a fun fact.
Okay.
The most common plastic surgery performed nationwide is breast augmentation, where surgeons surgically increase the size of the breasts. About 300,000 augmentations are done each year.
Dang.
That's a lot. That's a lot of women who are not happy with their boobs.
And want bigger ones.
Yeah.
I have the opposite problem.
Yes.
Even though mine are small, I don't have big I'm a B, so like they're small. They've always been small. But I feel like, and this is just in my head, this is just insecurities that like when I say them out loud or when I typed it to you, I was like, this sounds crazy. But I feel like I'm too masculine to have big boobs. So if I like wear a normal bra and I look in the mirror and I catch like my side profile or you can like see my boobs more, I'm uncomfy. I don't like it.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works in your brain.
I don't know either. Because I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to it or like I've just never really had it. But what's weird is when I was a kid, I remember asking my mom how to get bigger boobs. So like when I was in junior high, like middle school, I wanted bigger boobs.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, ugh, I could never.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting.
Yeah. I Googled how to get bigger boobs. And one of the ways that...
I do that all the time.
I Google everything. but specifically how to get bigger boobs, I Google all the time. They say that you should rub olive oil on your boobs.
Oh, yeah, you told me this.
Every night, and they'll get bigger. And I did that. I snuck a bottle of olive oil into my bedroom, and every night I would massage my titties. Olive oil.
And pray to God that this would work.
And guess what? It didn't.
Dang it. Your boobs were super smooth, though.
They were so smooth, baby smooth. And I guess I knew I didn't have breast cancer because I was, inspecting every night.
Yeah. Was it actually every night you were
no, I was committed. I mean, I don't think it lasted very long.
Yeah.
I think I did it maybe for a week.
Well, that's why it didn't work, Leah.
Shoot.
You gotta do it for a year at least.
Is that what the article says?
Yeah, I have it pulled up right here.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna go over the ways to get bigger boobs naturally. But isn't that crazy? 300,000 in the U.S. are done every year. That's so many boobs. That's 600,000 boobs.
It is. Yes.
Imagine 600. Close your eyes and imagine 600,000 boobs.
Wait, where am I? Where are the boobs?
Individual
and where am
boobs.
I? Individual, like flashcards? Like just flashing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, here's what Google has to say about how to get bigger boobs.
Is it the AI guy?
It is the AI overview. Yeah. So they say there's no clinically proven diet, supplement, pump, or cream that can increase breast size. However, some exercises can tone and strengthen the pectoral muscles under the breast, making them appear larger and firmer. This other thing says cosmetic surgery. Those are your options, folks.
There's really no way to make your boobs bigger. You got what you got. Don't throw a fit.
Or you can pay for bigger ones if you want.
Or you can pay millions of dollars. Not millions of dollars. Oh, can I tell you something funny?
Yes.
So I'm doing my gender reveal in like a week and a half, and me and Hunter are trying to decide how to announce it. And do you know what Cameo is?
Yeah.
So I want to get Dog the Bounty Hunter on the TV at the place, and I want him to announce our baby's gender for us.
That's amazing.
But wouldn't that be so
That
fun?
would be so funny. That would be the best baby gender reveal I've ever seen. You can't top that.
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. I want everyone to just file in, and then me and Hunter are standing by the TV. We turn it on, and Dog is on there.
Hi, Lexy. Hi, Hunter.
It's Dog the Bounty Hunter. You're having a girl.
Are you actually gonna do that? I would love.
I think it'd be so funny. Hunter doesn't want me to because it's $200.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
Well, you just have to think like, what
the investment is worth it.
Yes, like when. That's not what I was gonna say, but when else would you pay for something like that? Like this?
I know
it's your first
huge.
baby.
We need Dog there.
And everyone else's gender reveal parties are stupid. I'm sorry, they all suck.
We should have it all dog themed. Like cups and plates
everywhere. The audience is holding like his giant head on a popsicle stick.
Yeah. And Hunter's mom is getting us the pizza, which is so nice of her.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I was thinking we can use that money that we were going to spend on the pizza towards Dog.
Towards Dog. I think you have to do it.
I know I have to. I just will not tell Hunter.
Yes. It'll be a surprise for Hunter.
So, yeah, I'm going to talk to him tonight. And next time you come over, I'm going to have you go on this website and find out what I'm having. And then we can type out what we want Dog to say.
Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, that was really random.
I love that so much.
That was so funny.
I really, really hope you do that. And if Hunter doesn't approve, I'll help you do it in secret. Okay. For sure. Something that have you ever wanted plastic surgery prior to now? Like had something that you wanted to fix or change, I guess?
Yeah.
Do you want to say what or no?
No.
Okay. I did too. Other than wanting big boobs when I was younger, I hated my nose so much that I would have literal dreams of me getting a nose job.
Really?
Yeah. As
Did
a
someone
kid,
say something to you?
I was trying to think. I can't remember anyone ever saying, like, your nose is big, or I think as a kid, I was, like, infatuated with staring at myself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it for like, a long, long, long time at a time. I know, it's weird looking back on.
Like when you were in junior high?
Yeah. And, like, elementary school, like, during
so
my
funny.
free time, I would just stare at myself in the mirror.
Were you, like, judging yourself, or, like, what was going on in your brain?
It wasn't a negative experience. I don't think I was sitting there, like, judging myself, or,
That's
like...
good.
And I don't think it was about my looks either.
I mean, Koa does that. My
Just
dog
stares
does
at
that. Oh, yeah, my dog does that, too.
Well, she can relate to me then. Thank you, Koa. I woke her up. I'm sorry. I think it was more just observing, like, just wanting to see how I look from different angles. Like, in the first house we lived in here in Utah, the bathroom had 2 mirrors on either wall on top of, like, the normal mirror. So if I'd sit up on the counter and, like, open one to the perfect angle, because they're like those medicine cabinets, and then I could see the side of my face, the back of my head. I could see any angle I wanted to. So I think it was just curiosity and just, like, watching how my face moves, and what I look like from all angles. But I think from doing that, I noticed one time when I smile that my nose spreads in the front, like, it gets bigger. And I was so self-conscious of that once I noticed it. And it wasn't until a guy complimented my nose once that I was like, oh, maybe it's a nice nose.
When did someone compliment your nose?
Junior high.
Thank you, guy.
I think it's interesting, like, as a kid, wanting plastic surgery already.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because we are just surrounded by stuff in the media. Here's a fun fact. The average size of the idealized woman, which is commonly portrayed via models, photoshopped images, magazines, is 13 to 19% below healthy weight. I don't know if that's random, but I just thought it was interesting.
That's what we're, like, comparing ourselves to. I think that's, like, the source of people wanting plastic surgery, is seeing these unrealistic bodies. Like, I just saw a TikTok where Michaela, she's a TikToker. I don't know how to say her last name. Starts with N. She's recently had what she calls a glow up, and people in the comments are like, oh my gosh, she looks so amazing. What's a glow up recipe? And someone commented it and was like, money is the recipe. And then she responded and said, no, it's eating recovery.
Eating disorder recovery?
Yeah. And
so did she gain weight?
No, she lost weight.
Okay.
And the video I saw was a commentary on that, saying, like, she's not being honest about the work that she's had done, and that's setting up unrealistic ideals. Like, the people that see your comment that say, no, it's just eating disorder recovery, like, they're gonna try to recover.
And you think she actually had, like, stuff done?
I think she did, like, Botox, filler, stuff like that. I don't know for sure, though. It's alleged. But that's what this person was saying, that she has had work done, and that money has, like, contributed to her having a glow up, and just, like, the harm that does by not being honest about what you've had done
to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's where my issue with it is like, the Kardashians always refusing to admit that they had work done, that, you know, it's just diet and exercise that has changed their bodies in the way that it has. And, like, if I really respect the creators and influencers and celebrities that are, like, honest about procedures, because that sets up, I think, a better expectation for kids, like, knowing they literally went into surgery to look like that. It's not natural, but also in that.
But it's also, like, normalizing surgery. I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos about Kylie Jenner, because she, on her last... Do you watch the Kardashians show?
No, I don't.
Have you seen anything about this? Just on, like, the most recent episode, she was, like, crying to Kendall because people are mean to her about her looks on the internet.
Mhm.
Like at some, I think it was at the Met or something. There was like an unflattering photo of her, and people were like saying how bad she looked.
Mhm.
But people were saying like her whole image is about her body. Online, everything she posts is about her body. That's like what sells,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So she's like setting herself up for that criticism of her body. But also she lied. She would lie about like her lip filler.
Yeah.
Like say she didn't have lip
Yeah.
filler or like a boob job or anything like that. But
So she's like upset about beauty standards that she created still
yes.
applying to her.
Yes.
What the heck?
It's like a snake eating itself.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I saw a video of a snake eating itself, and the guy put hand sanitizer on the snake's mouth, and he stopped eating himself. He spit
thank
himself
goodness.
out.
Thank goodness.
Why do they do that?
Why do you do that?
It's so stupid. Can you imagine being a snake and starting to eat yourself?
Yes.
You can't imagine it?
Absolutely.
That is interesting. It also, like the Kylie lip challenge. Do you remember that?
With the cups?
Yeah.
I don't remember it in the time.
Oh, you don't?
But I have heard about it after. Did you do it ever?
I did it, but I got too scared to do it for long because I had seen all the videos of people like getting hickeys where they do it. Like their whole mouth is a hickey.
Show up to school. Hey guys.
You just covered it up with a little bit of makeup and it's still showing through. Yeah. So I was scared that would happen, but I wanted bigger lips. So I was like, perfect. The risk is worth it. Yeah.
I accept the challenge.
This is what I need. This is the answer to all my problems.
I did read an article on More Than a Body.
Oh, we haven't talked about them in a while.
Yeah. It was about breast implants.
Okay.
And they kind of just like they listed reasons women have said that they got a breast augmentation.
Mm-hmm.
And then countered it. So this quote says, "I did it so I could feel more like a woman." And then they said, "We see big boobs on TV and..." Oh, wait.
So this is them responding to the person that said, "So I can feel more like a woman."
Yeah.
Okay.
But basically they said, like, who's to say what a woman's boobs look like? Like, boobs.
Yeah.
All boobs are different.
Yeah. And some women, have breast cancer and they have to get their boobs removed.
Yeah.
That doesn't make them less of a woman.
Yeah.
So that's a good rebuttal. I agree with that. Have you ever thought about why boobs are sexy?
Because, well, they used to not be.
Really?
Until it's like recently that boobs have become seen as like
really
sexual.
I thought it was like just always like.
No, I don't think so.
Because like literally when you think about it, they're just sacks of fat that just flop around.
No, breasts have not always been considered sexually appealing across cultures and throughout history. In the 1980s, the sexual and lactating meanings of breasts were separated. What? In the 1920s, women celebrated their flat-chested looks.
I didn't realize. I guess that fits along with the trend of the time, like
the dresses and like. Is that what you mean? In the 1920s?
Yeah, what did they dress like in the 1920s?
I think it was like flapper girls.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Where you wanted to be skinny and...
Yeah, it's so interesting. Like, beauty standards are just so different.
Yeah.
They change all the time.
Yeah.
I feel stupid right now.
As some of you may know, I'm in school right now. So one of my discussion posts, I had mentioned, it was like a get to know you. And I had mentioned that I was doing a podcast with my friend. And so it was like, it was relevant somehow. And my professor responded saying that we have access to because I'm in the school, I have access to all the resources. So the entire library, she was like, you can pull articles from the school library.
Did you tell her it was a body image or mental health?
Yeah, it was back when we were talking baddies. So yeah, I told her it was talking about body image, and I'm trying to remember why that was relevant, but she was like, that's so cool. You can use the library for articles and journals and resources that are like, they're gonna be.
Were you like, no, thank you?
No. That's not how we like to do things.
We just try to think of things and then we say them.
Yep. And then Google on the spot
Yeah.
and whatever it says, it says. Then we credit the entire internet. According to the internet. Anyways, all that to say, I have a couple of articles that I very quickly found and highlighted a few things that I thought were interesting. So this first one is called Body Image, Weight Management Behavior, and Women's Interests in Cosmetic Surgery by Megan M. Gillen and Charlotte H. Markey. And so in this study, it says we examined body image and weight management behavior as potential factors associated with young women's interest in obtaining cosmetic surgery. Research focusing on objectification theory, problem behavior syndrome, and positive body image provides support for considering these factors as predictors of interest in cosmetic surgery. So basically what they did is they had a bunch of women take a survey and they like answered questions about like, one of the examples is self-objectification. They asked the question where that like sees if they observe and scrutinize their body. So the example they gave is, I often worry about whether the clothes I'm wearing make me look good. And they would like agree or disagree with that. And so they were trying to see if negative body image was a factor and predictor in who's going to get cosmetic surgery. And at first when I read that, I was like, duh. Like nobody that loves their body is going to alter it on purpose, I don't think. Like that seems like common sense. But their results were just interesting. Regression analysis indicated that women who had higher BMIs, higher body surveillance, higher body shame, and who engaged in more unhealthy weight management behaviors were more interested in obtaining cosmetic surgery. Results suggest that self-objectification and engaging in a constellation of appearance-related risk behaviors may place women at risk for pursuing cosmetic surgery. So I just thought that was interesting. I also think like their stance is very negative about cosmetic surgery because they say at risk for pursuing cosmetic surgery. So that language is like they might be biased towards cosmetic surgery. But here's an interesting fact. Cosmetic procedures are increasingly popular, with 17.7 million procedures performed in 2018 at a cost of $16.5 billion.
That's
US
crazy.
dollars. Yeah.
That's so much money.
$16.5 billion people spent in cosmetic surgery.
I mean, do you like, you're saying that they don't like cosmetic surgery. Do you like cosmetic surgery? Where do you stand on this?
It's a good question. I don't really think I think I lean more towards I don't like it. Because, like, the way I think about it is your body is a result of your ancestors. So, like, your nose is your ancestors' nose. Like, everything about you comes from your lineage. And part of me thinks, like, as you continue your lineage and like have kids, you want them to be proud of who they are and what everyone that like contributed to their body. That's a weird way to say that. But I think like as a mom, if I hear my kid saying she doesn't like her nose and it's my nose, like that just like, I don't know. I would want her to be proud of it because it's mine.
Yeah.
And vice versa. I used to hate that when I smile and scrunch my eyebrows, I look like my dad. Like that specific face, I look exactly like my dad. And
do it. Please do it.
No, I can't do it.
Do it. Come on, please.
No, not under pressure. I'm not a monkey.
There's no pressure. Just do it.
That sounds like pressure to me.
No pressure. Just do it now. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I saw your dad.
You did?
No.
It's when I smile and scrunch my nose and like I don't want to do it though, because you'll be looking at me and looking for it.
You just like look exactly like your dad. So it's like
the facial hair somehow comes. I used to hate it when I realized someone took a picture of me and I was like scrunching my nose and laughing or something. I was like,
Dad,
that
gross.
I look like my dad, and I don't like that at all. But now I'm like, I like that I represent him in that way. Like, I don't know. So that's kind of how I think about plastic surgery. Is it's like altering something that's a part of your history and background and lineage and like all that. And I think we should celebrate all that we are, which is also way easier said than done. And I mean, I don't do that. I'm still like self-conscious of things. And so, yeah, all that to say, I lean more towards I don't think it's a good idea or that we should or it shouldn't be normalized.
It's very normalized though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very like are you watching Love Island?
Yeah, we're very behind since they do every day except hump day. How are you supposed to keep up with that?
You watch it every day. You literally just watch it every day. What do you mean? Yeah. It's so fun that way.
No, I'm not caught up, but
you gotta catch up.
Okay.
So we can talk about tonight's episode is going to be crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
We are so behind. It'll take us weeks, months even, just to get caught up.
Just have it playing all day long. You'll get the important stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, there's like a lot of commentary about how none of the girls on Love Island are natural. Like they're all full of Botox and boob jobs. And
from the boys or the girls?
Just from internet.
Okay.
Like commentary. I'm a part of the Love Island USA Reddit subreddit.
That's awesome.
And I'm very active on there. No, I'm just an observer. I don't post. But the commentary is like, why isn't there representation of normal women? Which I don't love that phrasing. But like these women all have had work done. And that's just the standard. They're on the show because they're considered hot.
Yeah.
And so people are going to watch that and think like that's what it takes to be hot. You have to have all these fillers and
Oh, I did watch this TikTok about, I think it was Love Island, remember, not USA, somewhere else. But the girls were like early 20s and they all looked like they were in their 40s or something. Did you see
it? I've seen like briefly stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm referencing to.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's so, and it's because of
this work they've had done.
Yeah, like it's aging them.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Which is the opposite effect that I think they want. So.
Or maybe they do want to look older.
Maybe they do, like a maturity thing. Like they want to be perceived as older. This says that 92% of these procedures, so the 17.7 million procedures performed in the U.S., 92% of them were performed on women. Although rates of cosmetic procedures have increased 29% since 2000 for men.
It's still 92%.
Yeah.
Is women.
They're like, although, and it's like, no, that doesn't.
See, that doesn't make sense. Like, why is it not 50-50? It's because of our media.
Yeah, it's literally because of beauty standards.
Yeah.
Like, the guys on Love Island are never that cute. I'm just going to say it.
Trying to think of
I don't think they're that cute.
I think that Harry's really cute. He's not on this season, but...
Oh, he was on a previous season. He is cute. He's one of the cute ones.
Yeah.
But on this season, I don't know if you've met him yet, but his name is Kenny. He's one of the bombshells. I think he's really cute.
What do you mean, one of the bombshells?
Do you not watch Love Island? Because if you did, you would know.
Honestly, I mostly at night lay with my eyes closed and don't watch TV.
Because you're sticky. Yeah. I can forgive you for that, but bombshell is someone that comes in and tries to like shake things up and couple up with someone, and like they're just a new option. That comes in.
The new bombshell.
Yeah, that's literally
that's
what they're called. They're called bombshells.
The new hot bombshell.
That's not just me. I'm not just referring to them as bombshells. That's literally Love Island terminology. So that tells me that you do not watch Love Island. That's what I've learned today. it.
So funny.
I will pull up a clip right now
I
of them
believe you. I
introducing
believe
the
you.
new bombshells. Okay. As long as you don't think I'm just calling them that, my own
Yeah.
free will.
You're like my bombshell, Michael.
My own personal bombshell.
Such a funny
He
term.
shakes things up for me every day.
I do hate the host.
This year, the girl, or
No,
no, the voice
voiceover.
actor guy.
Yeah.
He's annoying. Ian.
Yeah, I don't like it very much.
His joy. Wow, what did I just say?
I don't know.
His joiks are stupid.
Joiks. They're so dumb. I just have to tune them out.
I know.
Sorry if you're listening.
They're not even the like good kind of cheesy where it's like so cheesy it's funny.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Yeah.
It's just annoying and bad.
Yeah. What a bombshell.
What? No, he's the opposite of a bombshell. One more statistic. Nearly 3/4 of college women wish to have a cosmetic procedure in the immediate future, and nearly 2/3 say they would consider cosmetic surgery in middle age.
Checks out.
Yep. The other thing that they do in this article is they associate unhealthy tactics with as being a predictor of someone getting cosmetic surgery. So, like extreme dieting, the Kylie lip challenge, stuff like that is like, if they're willing to do that, they call it a constellation of them. Like if they have these, they're more likely to get cosmetic surgery. And they said that people who reported positive body image and a healthy mindset towards like eating in their body were at less risk of getting cosmetic surgery. So it's interesting. Just some food for thought. We are oatmeal after all.
Yes. I wrote down some quotes that I liked.
Okay.
They said, choosing to forego breast augmentation can be more empowering than going under the knife. Thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Besides the health implications like life-threatening ruptures and the likelihood of botched surgeries, breast implants affect our ability to run, dive, jump, golf, etc. These risks reinforce the notion that your breasts are not yours. They are for others to look at. Thought that was interesting.
Yeah, like you're willing to
Give up
so much.
your way of life.
Yeah. To have bigger boobs.
Yeah.
What is your you said that you probably wouldn't get a boob job.
I don't think I would, ever.
Do you feel like you still are okay with the idea? Like, you think if you did, it would be just for you? Or do you feel like,
No.
why do you oh, go ahead.
Well, I think that what I need to work on is just loving myself for the way I am.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. And getting surgery would be the opposite of that for me.
Yeah, like
So-
your quote, it would be more empowering
Yeah.
to choose not
Just
to.
need to learn how to accept myself and love myself.
Yeah.
And like, these boobs are a little bit more fun right now, but I can learn to love my smaller boobs once I'm not pregnant anymore.
Yeah. And they might stay big.
Could.
They could stay big.
They could get smaller too.
They could, and that would be depressing if they just kidding.
See, no, I just need to be okay with my body.
Yeah. And I think too, it's also interesting, like, your body is changing for such a crazy thing. Like, I think it's like it knows that you need to produce milk. So
I need to feed a child.
yeah, so it's literally like, hey, we gotta pump these bad boys up.
Yeah.
Gotta get them ready to go.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
I've been thinking a lot about birth, but we can talk about off the podcast.
Okay.
Off air.
Like the act of giving birth or just everything?
Just like everything.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear.
Okay.
Sorry, listeners.
Maybe another
Not for your ears.
episode we'll talk about my body
More.
image with being pregnant.
Yes, I would love that. Because I haven't edited this episode yet, but in it, we ask her about her body image.
Yeah.
And how that's changed to she has motherhood now. She has kidhood
She's
now.
acquired motherhood.
Kidhood, wifehood, she's done it all. So stay tuned for that episode. I don't know when that one will come, but
yeah, how long did we record for?
It was like 2 hours.
And there's kids in the background.
Yes, she had her kids with her, so there's a lot of sound to sift through. It's just an overwhelming project.
Yeah.
But I think we got really good stuff.
Yeah.
So it will come eventually. This is random, but it has to do with cosmetic surgery. It's just one more article I found that has to do with Apple Vision Pro. Have you seen the stuff about Apple Vision Pro? Like,
how much are those?
Oh, I don't know. A lot.
Apple Vision Pro?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look it up. But you can keep talking.
They're like goggles that you put on and it's like augmented reality. Like you see your text pulled up, you can watch movies. But you still see through them. So it's like texts. And you can work from home and have like your multiple monitors, but they're in your goggles. In your Vision Pros. So anyways, I found this article called From Virtual to Reality, Apple Vision Pro's Applications in Plastic Surgery. And I was intrigued.
What does that mean? Also, they're $3,500.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. I was thinking 6,000.
Okay.
That's all you gotta do. You gotta think a really high number and then you'll be surprised when it's not that high and it seems more reasonable.
And then she's already bought them.
I've got
not bad.
Sold. Check out and done. They'll be here next Wednesday. But basically, this is just an article written that's like telling Apple that they could use I don't know what
the device?
The device to like train surgeons and do like procedures for cosmetic surgeries, like because it has eye tracking because it's on your face. I'm just gonna read this.
Okay.
Yeah. So herein we provide a brief introduction to the Apple Vision Pro, propose potential use cases for plastic surgeons and patients, and ethical considerations for implementation. So they're basically saying like this is a case for why we should use this in the medical.
That's cool. Yeah. Why not like important procedures? Like a heart surgery.
I think they do reference that. But yeah, I guess the focus of this is just plastic surgery. But I think plastic surgery also, it's not just aesthetic procedures.
Yeah.
I think it also includes like facial reconstruction, like stuff like that. But yeah, so they want to use it for training medical students through surgical simulations, which I think is interesting. Several studies have highlighted improved surgical performance through AR using patient-specific digital renderings and probabilistic outcomes for individual procedures. So literally like their body using a artificial reality rendering of their body to practice the surgery on.
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
So like their fake bodies laying on the table, they can see it through their goggles. They're like AI goggles.
Yeah. And they can perform a whole surgery on it. And
what's the point of having it
different
done on themselves? So they try their best?
To practice.
Well, why is it their own body? What's the point of it?
Oh, no, not the surgeon's body. Okay. The patient's body.
Okay. So they try their best.
They want to see what they would look like if they did the surgery on themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for the patients. I was so confused by what you were asking me.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. This is random, but I just thought it was interesting. Previous studies have demonstrated that VR immersion has the capability of reducing preoperative patient anxiety. We believe that probabilistic models of aesthetic outcomes can foster improved patient-surgeon trust setting realistic post-operative expectations at all stages of the recovery trajectory. And then I liked this part. We call on surgeons to engage with AVP engineers to accelerate the pace of accurate surgical software development.
We calling all surgeons.
We call on you.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. And then lastly, it is critical to recognize that AVPs, so Apple Vision Pro's current costs, it says in here, current costs of nearly $3,500 may present a financial barrier for large-scale deployment and could exacerbate the prevalence of financial inequities in surgical care. So it sounds like they want Apple to charge less, too. They want to use their stuff, call on surgeons to work with Apple engineers.
And charge less.
I just thought that was interesting that I found that it's like they wrote a letter to the CEO of Apple.
Yeah.
Is what it felt like reading.
Yeah.
They're like, please let us use this.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do it.
You're really staring into my eyes.
I'm just waiting for you to say something.
It's making me uncomfortable. Stop it.
You guys, thank you so much for listening. So much fun to do this. We're going to post a voting thing. A poll. Should I have dog announce the gender of the baby? Or should it be a balloon filled with confetti? That would be the poll.
Okay.
So go vote on that for me. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.